everyone, I'm Simon. Welcome back, part 5, Jib, the vampire bar girl. She hasn't been a vampire yet. Quick recap, just in case you're joining for this one, for the first of the story. English guy goes to Thailand, meets Thai girl, she gets pregnant, has a baby. He doesn't do DNA tests, doesn't know it. His girl, daughter, baby's named Pla. Thai girl is named Jib, and the English guy is Peter. Gone through a process, they've now moved to the UK, and they're Jib and Pla, the baby, are on a 2-year visa. They've already had a tourist visa, come back on this visa. Peter has a house, 50% mortgage, mum and dad, healthy. At this moment in time, Jib is 20 years old. Peter, I think, 35, 36. I'm going to skip forward a bit because this is the start. This story, this part, is the start of the vampire training. So we're going to cover the next 2 years pretty quickly. It's all mundane stuff. Peter and Jib get married in England. They have a registry office, small low-key wedding, family, friends. They have a week honeymoon in the UK and leave Pla, the baby, with Peter's mum and dad. Everything's good. Jib is a perfect wife at this moment, girlfriend, now wife. Daughter's fabulous, everything is good. House is fine. Peter's job, he's got a business online, doing really well, no problems. This 2 years, Jib goes full-time to college to learn English on a very intense course, I might add. She even does extra classes. And at the end of this 2 years, Jib's English is an incredible accomplishment. She's moved forward in leaps and bounds, and her English is really getting good, really good. Through this 2 years, Jib becomes 21, and like Peter's mum and dad bought Peter a Rolex Oyster little silver bracelet, about a £4,000 watch. They bought Jib the same watch for a lady, smaller, as her 21st present. That was lovely, that was really nice. She still hasn't sent the 500,000 baht that Peter gave her for the sinsod for her parents, for bringing her up. She hasn't given that to her mum and dad. Still not. So, 2 years on, it's time for the final visa. Peter, Pla and Jib go to the UK embassy in the UK and make the final visa. Straight through, no problem. This now means that Pla, the baby, and Jib have the right of abode, can stay in the UK forever. If they choose, I think it's another 3 years down the line, they can become British citizens and get a passport, if they choose. But this new visa now means that they can stay in the UK forever, whatever happens. This key visa. So, 2 years gone. Peter finds himself, he's got excess money, he's doing really well. Rather than pay the mortgage off, he decides he wants to put the money, extend the house, make it bigger, and he commissions an extension, which is a 2-storey house, so an extension 2-storey high, 2 rooms back. So it's 2 rooms downstairs, 2 upstairs. Puts the price of the house up, but actually by more than what it cost to do the extension. So he commissions this work starts, turns the house into a right muddle, and builders climbing all over the place. And this starts straight after that visa point. Up until this moment, Peter and Jib, it's been perfect, absolutely perfect. During Jib's time in the college, at lunchtime sometimes, but after, well, she walks home, she'd stop off at a Thai cafe restaurant. Now this Thai cafe restaurant. Next to it is a Asian supermarket. So this is where Peter and Jib go and get all their imported Thai food and rice and everything that's imported from Asia to this shop. And it's in the town centre where they live, next to all the pubs and nightclubs. It's right in the centre of town. And next to, and built on and part of and owned by the same people, is this Thai restaurant cafe. In the day it's a cafe selling just coffee, tea and Thai snacks and food, and at night they dim the lights, put tablecloths on the tables and serve Thai food. Becomes a proper restaurant. Now in this building establishment, Jib's been going and she's met a lot of Thai girls at this cafe. Now above this supermarket cafe is, because it's quite a big supermarket, is approximately 8 or 10 small studio apartments, of which I think 8 are taken by Thai girls. Some of them, a couple of them in there sharing. But there's one main group in this cafe of, let's say, 10 Thai girls. And I'm going to call these girls the tribe. And further through this story I will refer to them as the tribe. These 10 girls. So Jibs meets them and she's finishing her course. 2 years goes by, gets the visa, finishes the course, and at that moment, through talking to all these Thai girls, Jib changes. She just hardens up a little bit, starts to twist in her mind. She wants a job. These Thai girls, there's a couple of apartments upstairs. Turns out that they are, most of them were married, well, they were all married to foreigners. Most of them are divorced, and they are what we call in the UK a brothel. It's like a, well, you guys know. These girls are selling their bodies and using the 2 apartments upstairs like short-time rooms, and that's where they're making their money. And they're meeting people in the cafe and advertising in all different ways, social media. And Jib cottons onto this very, very quickly. All of the tribe come from Isan. It's not a coincidence, I don't know, coincidence what it is. They all come from Isan, the northeast part of Thailand, which is a vast area. They're all quite hard, they're all quite business-like. And as Jib gets to know them, she starts twigging what's what. After finishing the course, she needs to get work. She needs to have an income. She wants to send money home to the family, or just squirrel it away. She tells Peter, I've got a job now in the little Thai cafe restaurant in the evenings, helping out, and sometimes in the little supermarket. Peter's over the moon. Well, it's great, you've got a job. It's in the evening, so I'm working in the daytime. You take care of blah, and till she's old enough to go to school, and then I have her in the evenings and you work. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. All is good. Now, the tribe, the start, the apprenticeship that Jib now goes through with the tribe of learning the vampire ways. So first, she's going with customers upstairs short time, behind Peter's back, and in the UK at the time it's incredible amounts of money. It's sort of $250 for half an hour with these customers, and there's a stream of customers because of the social media, and all the girls are room hopping or whatever, but lots of work. And Jib starts earning serious money. She contributes to Peter and Pla by buying the food for the family, and that's it. She tells Peter she's earning a little bit of money, but she'll pay the food, and then maybe a little bit can go home to mother and father. He's fine with that. She's paying for the food. Everything's good. Fabulous. She seems happy when she's home, but she's working later and later some nights. And this goes on. She's working first 3 or 4 nights, then she's working 6 nights a week. And Peter's getting a little bit fed up. He never sees her in the evenings, you know, he's on his own with his daughter. Okay, everything's good, but she's working a lot for a little bit of money. But she seems happy when she comes home, and she's treating him well, everything's good, so okay. Now, we're going forward year by year here. She's learnt the basics. Then the girls, they keep disappearing off the tribe in groups. And she's like, what's going on? What are you doing? And they slowly get to trust her, and they bring her into the tribe slowly, but they're not telling her everything. They're going off this one weekend. They're going for a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday off to Germany, 4 or 5 of the tribe, and they invite Jib. Now, this is a tricky one. Jib goes home and says to Peter, some of the girls I work with got a trip, and they're going off to Germany. Well, Peter's, well, I don't really want you to go, and actually you haven't got the visa, you need a Schengen visa for this. So that stops Jib in her tracks. What's a Schengen visa? She didn't know about all this. She hasn't got a British passport, so she has to get a Schengen visa. Anyway, she says to him, oh, okay then. And she tells the tribe, I haven't got this visa. And they said, well, get one, and you can come next time. In a month we're off to Paris, and then the month after that they're off to Belgium, and all round Europe. So Jib carries on with the evening work and jumping around with customers, making good money. She talks to Peter. They're planning another trip in a month's time. They're going to go to Paris for the weekend. I'd really love to go. I'll pay for the visa. Would you mind? Could I go for the weekend and see Paris? Peter's not really fussed about going to Paris. He's like, okay. He's thinking, the building's going on in the house. It's even though it's a year down the line, it's almost finished, but it's still stuff in the garden. He's landscaping and things. Yeah, why not? Okay, we'll sort the visa out. So he helps her. Quite easy application. Applies, has to wait through, I think it's 3 weeks. She gets the visa through in time for the Paris trip. Friday comes, says bye to Pla and Peter. Off she goes with 4 or 5 of the girls, and they fly over. They go to the airport, fly over to Paris. Visa's fine, and they've got yet another restaurant, cafe in Paris they go to, and it's the same. It's another brothel. They're going there to work for the weekend in the daytime, and then in the evening they're going partying and having a good time. And the 4 days flies by, but again, Jib earns loads of money. She's having a whale of a time, just like when she was in Thailand when she was younger. All the fun and excitement. This is fabulous for her. She's like, wow, really good. And she's starting to like this a lot. So now, comes back to the normal work in the evenings. Peter, the girls' next trip, Thailand for a week. The tribe, they're all going. What's this all about? Why are you going to Thailand? Are you all going home to visit the family? No. No. You come in, we're going for a week. Back home to Peter, tells him. He's like, no way, this is getting too much now. You've had a weekend in Paris, now you want to go to Thailand for a week. Not happy with this. This point, Jib turns around and says, this is my life, I'm going. Whether you like it or not. And puts her foot down. Shocks Peter, the first time she's ever put her foot down. I'm going for a week to Thailand. You look after Pla. Big arguments, 2 or 3 days. She doesn't talk to him, he doesn't talk to her. A few weeks later, the trip's on. Why Thailand? Not going to the parents? The tribe. Next lesson in the Vampire Diaries. They fly to Thailand, into Bangkok. All go freelancing around all the different bars, partying, getting customers. All week, that's all they do. Day and night is freelancing around getting customers, more money. End of the week, they all buy Thai gold. Lots of it, as much as they can wear, and they bid in the suitcase. And Jib's like, well, why? Like, just buy it, just do it, spare money, just get quite a few bits of gold. We'll show you when we get back to the UK. Okay, so she buys probably 10 pieces. It's a lot of money, the gold. Fly back to the UK. And this video's going on. We're already at 16 minutes. I'll have to stop it there. We'll carry this on. Vampire Diary training. She's turning. She's starting to turn. This is going to be a long series. Oh. Are we at the halfway point of the series yet? I don't think so. Okay guys, see you soon. Bye.